Hello. Happy New Year's, everyone. This is my first video for the other year. Oops. Just come to say Happy New Year's, everyone. And this will be honestly, my first garden video because I've been outside, but I haven't been gardening. So I'm about to do a walkthrough and let's do this together. I almost didn't know where to start, but since I'm already back here, I'll start from the back. Excuse my finger. So this is the last little bunch that I planted. They finally starting to come out. It was this section here, but you come around. I planted. Let me see if I can zoom a little bit more. Oh my goodness, look at that. But I planted this section first, so it kind of went in sections. I did this section first, and then I planted around the side. And then a few weeks later, about a week or so later, I did the front section, and then about the same for that last section. So everything growing pretty good. We've been harvesting. The bok choy, none of it really came back. Oh, I gotta get in here. And like I said, I've been back here, but I haven't really been in here. Look at that. So I've been calling myself, trying to treat that a little bit. Kinda working. Purple mustard greens don't look like they're taking a hit as bad as the green ones. All the holes, and I could be doing better by them. But honestly, what I'm thinking is next year I may not even plant mustard greens in this area because of what's going on with them. But the kale look good, and the cabbages is looking good. And this is another cabbage. It's coming. It's going in there. You're not messing with these at all. And that's like the tall cabbages. Keep on forgetting the name of them. And these right here are the regular cabbage. And they're starting to, take form. They got a little bug damage on them. But it's like they like these green mustard greens. That's the Florida broadleaves. And really, it seemed like I said, it's the mustard green, so it's all happening pretty much on this side over here. So there was a fungus that I had growing on some last year, and I think I've gotten control over it. What I did was I made coffee. I made some coffee, y'all. Some real cheap coffee I got from the dollar store. And I took it and put it inside my sprayer with some water, and I sprayed the plants with it. Then I sprayed the plants also with some baking soda and water. And I also used some turmeric and water. And this is one plant. See, I got to come back to do this one here. Those little white spots. And I don't see them as much, so maybe this plant didn't really get none of the spray, so I need to come back and do it again. And what I'm hoping for is going to also help me with this here. Like I said, snails or whatever. I put stuff down for the snails, and it's not doing nothing for them. So, but these are two pepper plants. This is the purple, those beautiful purple Tabascos. Some pretty purple flowers. She's about to start giving me some more fruit, even though we in what we want to call our winter. It's been strange. I got bell peppers. I don't grow bell peppers in the winter time. But anyway, this is the carrots, and they're doing pretty good. I put my hand down in there to feel around in there to make sure they got something forming in there. They're doing pretty good. This is my little berries here. I need to move this mulch and put some more fertilizer down, put some more compost down. I need to do that to both of these, really all three of them. Now when I cut grass, I took my grass and I put my grass around my tree base. When I did it to this is the grapefruit tree, her color started coming back because she was losing it, so she liked the little mulch. I like that she liked it. And this the apple tree. Like I said, I'm hoping hope I could get me some apples. I see the little buds here, and they have them. They all on the ends. Some little bitty buds. So that's exciting. Bananas still doing all right, but it's cold, so they it's not their season right now. So they look a little funny, but they'll be all right. And the same for my little papaya. And I actually took some papaya off it and bought it inside, and they turning yellow. So it's going, you know, don't seem like they're turning yellow here. And they started looking funny. And they had this, like, let me come around. This little sap started coming out of them a little bit. And I didn't know what that was about. So I took those off. I brought them inside and cleaned them off. And they're fine. Inside, they're not leaking no sap or nothing like that. So, but they turning. Come on. So over here, you pecking my feet? What is your problem? What, you see something I don't see? Anyway, I got little peppers. Like they putting their leaves, putting on new leaves, like they about to come back. Ain't never really died because we'll get cold and then we turn warm right back. So this been a different little season for us. And this here right here is the cayenne pepper. I call myself cutting it back. You know how you say overwinter it? But it ain't never went to sleep because it haven't really been cold no long consecutive days. So I still got peppers. I mean, they coming back. And the little limes, they doing pretty good. And I have a beautiful lime right here. And one right here. So, and like I said, there's still these lemons. Come on, y'all. I want some lemons. And they putting on, but you know, so many fall off, and then whatever say that I'm gonna make it, then they make it. They stay trying to stay out of the way of the sun. Trying to move my shadow. But this is my little grapevine. And like I said, I'm purple. Want to see the mustard greens on when I do mustard greens on this side of the house, this is how they look. They be so pretty. But it seems like the ones that's off in that corner over there, back in that back, they be suffering. So next year I might just make a way for me to do those up here. And before I come over here, I have one over here. It's like another example. They do so much better when they're not over there. It's really a lot of moisture on that side. And see, like these here, they way on the other side of the yard, and they always in the sunlight all day, all the time. And I don't see all that damage on them. And this is another cabbage. And she was struggling, but I did the same thing. I put that spray on her, sprayed her down real good. And honestly, she looked better because this plant here was the leaves was completely transparent. And I couldn't understand what was going on. I'm telling you, I got cats. We have cats in this neighborhood. What was that? We have cats in the neighborhood, so I'm getting the chicken coop together. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna not skip this because I'm walking and I got to watch for cats because the cats, yeah, they be behind him, and I had to snatch him up like 3 times. So this is the little enclosure, the little chicken run. I'm not all the way finished. Honestly, I'm gardening today because I haven't done anything in the garden in a while. I come outside and I mess with this here, and I'm working and doing other things. So I'm trying to watch the chicken, watch for the cats, and work in the yard at the same time. So over here in this grow bag, and this grow bag the same way. You can see it taking on a little damage, but it's not like what's going on over there. I think they need some water. But everything looking pretty good. Cabbage, mustard greens, kale. I had bok choy in there. I already harvested the bok choy. Man, I grew a lot of bok choy. I harvested about 20 bunches, I think it was. Something like that. And then I caught myself clearing out my storage on my phone, and it's a lot of videos. I can't even find them. So I think I have that one. I'm going to see if I can put a video in it. I think I'm going to see if I could put a little clip of my harvest in this video. Alright, I'm finished with that. That's 18 bok choy. And I put my little mustard green in bunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bunches of mustard greens. Until next time. Alright, so my peppermint doing pretty good. It's coming back because one of my pots died. But like I said, I love peppermint, so I'm gonna try to invest in some more. And even if that means like making get my own little clippings and start them so I can start other plants. This has been here since last year. I'm telling you, really was feeling like it was green onion, but it's an onion the whole time. I've been harvesting. This is the golden amaranth, one of the two, and letting it dry out so I can get this part right here. But those not ready, so I wouldn't cut them off. Okay, I was somewhere. I had to stop my video. But anyway, these 2 plants right here, that's my little sweet potato plants. I kind of went down in the bag, and I'm gonna start staying out of them. I got 3 of them out here now, so I'm not messing with them again until I see sweet potatoes. But that's my little calendula. And I'm just waiting. I'm keep on waiting and watching. I'm watching and waiting for it. But that's my pineapple, garlic, this garlic right here, and my little onions. And I finally got my little onions from Dixondale. So honestly, I'm not sure if I'm planting anything today. I think I'm just doing it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing now, especially since I had to stop. Bell peppers in January. Boy, things changing, y'all. Things is changing. So I was looking down over here. I hadn't been. I'm like, oh, look at my beet. Got a beet down there. She's long, and it's like a lot of different varieties. Let me see. I seen another one down in there. This one here. They got one coming here, and I have another one down up in here. So they coming. My little beets coming along. This another little mint plant, and they have some beets in that bag too. So, yay! That's them peach peppers. And over here, yes, I most definitely have to water. This is 3 bags of lettuce, and of course a little mustard greens. That's another calendula pot, and that's those. Let me come this way. The little purple cayenne peppers. They're really pretty. And this is another, my other cayenne pepper. Like I said, I cut it back, but thinking that it was gonna die once it got cold. But they got peppers down in there. I feel like they're probably still putting more peppers on. More bell peppers. Yeah. This one I need to come and get it off. And that's the Italian peppers. I think the Spanish peppers, not Italian, Spanish peppers. And my little green onion. Excuse me. And they even have a little strawberry in there. Jalapeno. And they kind of like raining everywhere, so I need to get some food on them. I have a couple of mustard greens. That's funny. This one look different from that one. I wonder. But anyway, another little some peppers, some peppermint. I'm sorry. They're going down up in here with this turmeric. And you know, these my little wandering Jews. It's part of the wandering Jew family. I gotta still have a little basil growing here, and that's my little rosemary plant doing okay. And my little another little lemon. This is my little lettuce. I'm glad to see it, and it's got a mixture of things in it. Like this is a yellow beet right here, and you got another beet that's down there. So, and that's lettuce. So everything is doing pretty good. Like I said, wasn't really expecting, honestly. It's the little fish pepper plant. They're not getting big, but prolific. So it's okay. And that's the basil. Like I said, a lot of this I thought was gonna go once it got cold, but it's a little different. That's a little sage down here hiding in between everybody. And that purple mustard green right there, she's so pretty. So honestly, I am back here. I think I am gonna, do a little harvest, maybe a big one. Like I said, because I wanna harvest that kale. So I'm gonna come on, make my way back this way. And I almost forgot. Well, I know this kind of look like a little drip irrigation. I'm about to get this set up. I got it hooked up, but it's not glued. I'm gonna glue it together, and then after I glue it together, I'm gonna put my hose in it, and I'm gonna slide it in between these little plants over there. So hopefully everything goes well with it. Can't find my gloves. Don't know what I did with them. Don't know what nothing. Can't find my shears. But I'm gonna start with this kale. It's so pretty. And I'm gonna harvest it all as much as I could. And after that, I'm gonna try to do everything with it. I'm gonna share some though. Yep. I'm gonna share some with my family. They're nice and pretty. So I have a lot of kale to harvest. So, phew. That's that kale. I'm gonna get something, wrap them up in some little bunches. So let me take a look and see what it is, because I think that's it from back there. Everything else is like cabbage and mustard greens. And the mustard greens that's back there, hold up, let me see. These mustard greens who back here, over here, who seem like they're suffering, these here. This one, I was trying to get this one up. I'm gonna pull them out. I'm not gonna even wait. This one here, I'm gonna cut all these leaves off before they start getting to the little babies in the middle when they come out. But I'm gonna try to take all these mustard greens out from over here, and I'm gonna try to move them. And I'm probably not gonna plant mustard greens in this bed, I don't think, anymore. But that's all the harvest I want to do back here. Like I said, I'm not gonna mess with the mustard greens right now because I'm gonna move those. But I'm gonna come through and take off some of these peppers that's been hanging around for a little while. Yeah, like it's about to turn into wood. So let me hurry up and get to that. Now some of them, like the mustard greens that's on this side, I'm gonna take some of these. They pretty, they ready to go. But as I'm coming through, I see, well, I'm gonna plant some of my other ones. And like I said, I just didn't want to rip them out of the dirt. So I'm gonna try to get a little, go get my little shovel and dig down in that soil over there. I'm gonna cut them real short. Cut the leaves back until it only have a couple of leaves left on it. And I'm gonna plant them somewhere else. So I'm gonna finish collecting these greens. All right, man, that's the mustard greens. Yeah, more purple than I thought. Yep, the only one, I took everything off of this one. I didn't mess with them little bitty babies down there, but I need to start cutting on them to try to encourage them to come on out. So what I'm gonna do right fast now is see if I could collect some of these peppers. And these here, I feel like that's the right color. They usually get kind of peachy, and this is the color right here. So I think I'm gonna take all these off. And this beet back here, wait, let me make sure I'm pulling it in the nose. Yeah. So I'm gonna take that, and like I said, I'm gonna come and try to collect maybe some of these peppers. I don't want them all to turn red on the bush. So, and I'm gonna collect all these. They growing kind of funny. I'm thinking because of the weather, you know, cold, hot, because I don't think it's the feeding. So I'm gonna come and collect some of these here. These little bitty ones here. And look like I seen flowers coming on it. There are some flowers coming in. More flowers. So these peppers, I'm not gonna mess with these right here right now. I'm gonna feed this plant some more because I see they got flowers coming out. So I'm gonna feed it some more and see what it do. All these little red ones and stuff like that, I'm gonna collect all those. And I think after that, that's gonna be it. So let me hurry and get started. All right, that's it. That's it for the harvest. I'm finished for today. Feel good to be out here. Like I said, I'm outside every day, but haven't really been doing anything in the yard. And just, you know, when you need something, you come out and you get it, and then you go back in. But I hadn't had a chance to make a video, and this is my first video of the year. So, starting the year off pretty good. Thankful. So that's my that Florida broadleaf, and I have to hurry up and get it inside because it already, I think, needed water. I need to get I got a watering situation. I'm trying to get it together now. I'm working on it. But yep, the purple mustard greens and a whole lot of kale. So, and I got one beet. I actually have another one in the refrigerator, so I'm gonna go clean those up. And it's only, I don't know, I have an idea about what I want to do with it. A lot of my vegetables, I might freeze some of them, and some of them I might dry. So a lot of the kale I'm going to dry, and I don't have any dehydrated beets. So I thought about, you know, whatever I harvest now, maybe I could do, maybe I could dehydrate the beet. I'm sorry. Maybe I could dehydrate the beet and the leaves and everything, and you know, put it with the rest of my dried herbs. And when I need it, like I said, sometimes I put them in capsules. So that's probably what I'll do with it. On the days when I'm not physically eating it, I could just pop a little tablet or a little not a tablet, a little capsule, and you know, I'll still get the benefits of it. And like I said, I did harvest the little peach peppers, and I got the little, let me turn this way. Got the little purple peppers, and I didn't take all the bell peppers. I just took this one big one and this red one that was over there. But the other ones I left them there. So, oh my goodness, I smell smoke. I hope nothing is wrong. So let me get off the phone though. I'm finished this now, and I guess until next time.